Well, hello everybody. I thought it would be, around that time where I give you guys just an overall update video, just to sit down and just talk. That's all I want to do is sit down and talk, catch up with you guys, and see how you guys are all doing today. So, as you guys probably noticed immediately, yes, I decided to get a haircut, and it is a drastic change. I even got the beard trimmed and shaped up nicely too, so it doesn't look all scraggly and stuff like that. So, let me know what you guys think about the new look. Do you guys like it? Do you guys dislike it? I personally think that this is it's a really awesome look, in the fact that it's really easy to manage. I don't have to worry about slicking my hair back with a bunch of product and stuff. I can just simply, wash my hair and then just leave it as is, basically. Although, I do put a little bit of hairspray in it, so it's a little bit spiky and all that. But anyways, guys, oh wow, I gotta say, there's quite a bit to talk about here, so let's dive right into this. Now, first thing I want to say is that no, this video does not mark my official return just yet. The thing is that there's been a lot of stuff that's been kind of going on back and forth, not just on YouTube, but my personal life too, that hasn't exactly got me in, well, the best of spirits, At the end of the day, outside of all the gimmicks and stuff like that, I'm human. I'm just like all of you guys, I'm not better than you, and I'm not lower than you. The way I see it is that we are all equal, just the thing is that you guys have given me so much support over the years when it comes to my dream to inspire and entertain people. And I gotta say, to be able to share a dream like that with all of you amazing people, it is beyond phenomenal. Like, seriously, I've said that time and time again before, man, and, well, when it comes to my appreciation and love for all of you guys, let me tell you something, is that hasn't changed, and it never will change a single bit, because the thing is, man, is that I can't stop loving you guys. You guys are truly incredible. And speaking of awesome, ladies and gentlemen, I ended up getting something pretty epic in the mail today, and it was something that I wasn't expecting. Of course, like, you usually never expect to get anything in the mail, like, on any set date, It just, like, the post office has their own system and their own functionality and all that stuff. They got a mind of their own. But anyways, guys, I got some pretty cool stuff to show you, courtesy of my brother, Jason. Shout out to you, my man. How are you doing? So, first things first, we got Toracat here. I haven't exactly had a chance to, unpackage these yet, but I gotta say, this is pretty damn awesome. And I gotta say, like, speaking of awesome, check this shiznickel out. Yup, that's right, ladies and gentlemen, we got Lycanroc Duskform, and it's got them red eyes, man, so it's looking pretty nasty. And speaking of nasty, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, buddy, we also have ourselves the Duskmane Necrozma, and I got to say, man, woo! That's all pretty awesome. And I gotta say, thank you for all of this amazing, just amazing merchandise. And these are very, very cherishable gifts, like, everything that you've given me there, Jason, I'm gonna cherish till the day I die, man. I mean, it doesn't matter whether I am a Pokemon fan or not. I mean, anytime that you get gifts from family, man, like, that's like, hit some feels, man. Hit some feels, baby. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, on to something that is, well, let's just say kind of on the opposite side of the spectrum, something that's not so awesome. Let's kind of talk about depression a little bit. So, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you guys that know me personally, I am someone that has suffered through depression over the last, like, it was well over 10 years. Like, basically, my depression started ever since I was 16 when I hit high school. And there was a couple of bouts where it got really, really bad, where I had, well, you could say, contemplated the ultimate choice. But obviously, I thought better of it, and otherwise I wouldn't be here. And the thing is that, I've been dealing with depression, up and down, but the thing is that it very, very, very seldomly ever hits me, like, very, very hard, and even when it does hit me hard, like, with the amount of experiences that I have in my life, I'm able to bounce back. But the thing is that just, like, as of the last, like, several months, like, basically, this whole thing started from the last quarter of 2017. And the thing is that it started, to give you guys a more specific timeline, was when ShowPro attacked our channel. They had more or less taken away something that I had genuinely loved from the bottom of my heart. And the thing is that I knew very well that the majority of you guys had enjoyed the content as well, that being the content that is based on the Pokemon anime. And the thing is that, like, any smart company would understand that anyone who talks about your product, well, that's basically free promotion, but I guess ShowPro has a really hard time understanding so rudimentary, you know? It's honestly, you know what? I have made so many rants and videos on those guys that we're not going to start again, because the thing is, I said all that I needed to say, and the way I see it is that anyone that is in tune with what is going on, we know for a fact that ShowPro are nothing more than a scumbag company and that you shouldn't support them whatsoever. So from there, you know, we then get into 2018, and that's when the problems just kind of got a little bit worse when it comes to YouTube and, well, my battle with depression, because there was a video that I had made where I titled it Discouraged, and the thing is that, like, that was one of the first breaking points where I had contemplated taking a break from YouTube, like taking a break from uploading consistently for the first time in, God, like, what, almost 3 years? I mean, I think there was, like, one other time that I had to take a small break from uploading videos because I had strep throat and I literally could not talk right. I was very, very sick. That was back in the old days of Mega Masher. And if you guys remember all the way back in the Mega Masher days, like back in 2015, and you guys stuck with me this long, woo! I gotta say, that's some long time of loyalty right there. And much love to you guys for that. And also much love to you guys that have currently been still supporting the channel and supporting me as well. I mean, the way I see it is that it doesn't matter, you know, whether you've been here 3 years, 3 months, 3 days, or hell, even 3 minutes. I mean, the way I see it is that the moment that you subscribe and that you're a part of the community, you know, I love you guys all the same. I mean, but I gotta say, though, that for those of you guys that have stuck by my side since the beginning, like, wow, that honestly really does mean a lot, and you don't come by things like that too often, right? But anyways, guys, let's get back on topic here, kind of segued a little bit away from the main point I'm trying to make here. So, the thing is that, you know, after I had made that initial video, and I had the majority of you guys in support of the idea of me taking a break, because not only was I feeling very burnt out and very discouraged, but you guys could also see it as well. You know, I got comments, you know, not just from Jason, but several of you guys, you know, in the DMs and, you know, messages and all that stuff, you know, saying that it really would benefit me if I took a break health-wise as well, because especially Jason, you know, he's very concerned about my health, and the thing is that your guys' concern, you know, not just for my brother, but anybody that has had so much concern for my well-being over making entertaining content, that really, really does say a lot, you know? It doesn't just make you guys fans, it make you guys my friends as well, because the fact that you guys care about my health and well-being and all that stuff over making videos every day, it really goes to show that you guys are the most amazing community there is, was, and ever will be, bar none. And it was at that point that, you know, I started to fight back, you know? I was just like, you know what? It's like, no. Now is not the time for me to take a break or quit or anything like that. Never was going to quit, but, you know, some people might think that, you know, taking a break means quitting. You know, it's all in the eyes of the beholder, you know, it's up to you as to how you want to take it. But the best way that I can say it is, you know, just take my word for it with whatever it is that I say. But the thing is, I started to fight back because it was around that time that monetization started to change, and there was a lot of creators that were up in arms about it, and also a lot of creators, much bigger I might add, that were all for it for, you know, obvious reasons. And I more or less fought back because I'm just like, no, like, you're not going to phase out smaller YouTubers, you're not going to phase out bigger YouTubers, you're not going to phase out any of us, because the way I see it is that anybody that has a dream to be here and now, the fact is that we all have that right. And for all intents and purposes, I still say that from the bottom of my heart, man. If you got a dream, you fight for that dream. And in the words of Daniel Bryan, you fight for your dream will fight for you. I had actually watched Daniel Bryan make his in-ring return, you know, not just at WrestleMania, where I thought it was just absolutely amazing that he returned to the same place that he main evented WrestleMania 30 and won the World Heavyweight Championship, but, you know, that in-ring promo where he announced his comeback, you know, my God, was that ever inspirational. And that's kind of something that I clung on to, and that's kind of what tilted me into making a video like this, because, you know, not only is it about that time that I, you know, update you guys and, you know, let you guys know I haven't fallen off or died or anything like that, but, you know, I just wanted to also, just, you know, give some inspiration to you guys, and also give you guys hope that I'm not going anywhere. Just right now, you know, I'm kind of prioritizing things, you know, I'm prioritizing my health, and I'm also prioritizing, you know, the other things that I have to take care of before I can make a full-time return back to YouTube. And speaking of health, ladies and gentlemen, you know, I've been hitting the gym a lot harder, and I've been more or less dedicated to going to the gym very, very religiously, you know, anytime that I get an opportunity, as long as it doesn't jeopardize my health, or if I'm sacrificing sleep or something like that. If I'm going to the gym and sacrificing sleep, you know, that's going to burn you out even worse than ever, you know, because, you know, the things like that actually happen. You know, people get really addicted to working out, they sacrifice sleep, and it goes all to hell in a handbasket. But the thing is, though, is that, you know, I'm mixing it up. I'm getting back into weight training, you know, getting my strength back, you know, getting a little bit of my size back as well, but not, you know, the size where, you know, I'm eating a bunch of double cheeseburgers and a bunch of junk food. No, I'm still very, very, very self-conscious of what it is that I eat, but I do have cheat meals from time to time, you know, whether it be because of it being that time of the week, or, you know, if it's something that is like a last-minute, hasty kind of decision, you know, nothing else is available, okay, gotta grab this kind of thing. But with that, though, you know, I'm still maintaining my commitment to overall be in better shape. You know, the thing is that I've said this before, I'll say it again, I haven't seen, you know, my six-pack abs since about 2014 after I competed in my last bodybuilding competition. But the thing is that, you know, it feels pretty good to get really good workouts in, and to just be overall, like, feel good about yourself. And that's something that's kind of been keeping my depression and keeping just everything that's, you know, going on in my life, kind of keeping everything together. The gym is kind of like the glue right now that is holding everything together from falling apart. So with that being said there, ladies and gentlemen, you know, I don't really want to go too much into what's been going on with me personally. You know, it's just, you know, a lot of work-related stuff, and just, you know, overall kind of doing a lot of self-reflection, you know, kind of reflecting back on what it is that I have done up until this very point, and ask myself, was it worth it, you know? And here's the thing, is that, you know, I kind of take my age a little bit to heart, you know? Some of you guys might say, oh, Corey, you're only 27, you know, you're still a baby, you know, you got your whole life ahead of you and stuff like that. Yeah, and the thing is, you know, before you even know it, I'm going to say that I'm 28, then I'm 29, then 30. Oh, wait a second, now I'm in my 30s, oh my God. But, you know, here's the thing, is that there's just a lot of stuff that's been going on. You know, part of it, you know, kind of has to do with me kind of overthinking things a little bit. I probably should stop overthinking, but that's kind of something that, that depression triggers, is, you know, you're overthinking and all that stuff. And, you know, I had a conversation with one of my coworkers who happens to be my friend and my supervisor. We kind of rib each other, and that's kind of one of the positives of my workplace, is that I always have my friend to turn to whenever something is up. You know, he gives me clarification. You know, he's one of those guys that has a lot of honor, and someone that wouldn't lie to your face, you know? Like, if he has an issue, he's going to say it to your face. It doesn't matter if you're bigger or smaller, stronger or weaker than him, you know, that's just the way he is. And I gotta say, you know, Titus, thank you for being there for me, and, all the other people that I work with that are also, friends of mine. Thank you guys as well for, whenever I needed to vent on something, thank you guys for putting up with that, and thank you guys for being there for me. Seriously, it really does mean a lot, It's not often that I vent, and I really should vent a lot more because, I always say that it really isn't good to keep things bottled up inside. That if you got an issue, just say it, right? But, word it right, don't come off as a complete arsehole about it and be like, oh man, like, just, like, don't be cursing up a storm and don't be, disrespectful and all that stuff. But at the same time, it's also okay to, to show how you're feeling. But, you kind of have to articulate that in a way that it comes off, the way that you would hope. Hopefully you guys followed everything I said. I didn't, botch anything or whatever. This video is kind of all on the spot as well. I didn't exactly plan, so hopefully you guys are understanding everything I'm saying so far. But the thing is that, like, what tilted me into taking a break the second time around was, events that took place at work. I'm not exactly going to disclose it, but, the thing is that, it really just kind of got to a point right there. It's like, you know what? It's like, there's a lot of stuff that's going on right now that's not okay, and the thing is that, here I am still pushing and pushing and pushing myself, without even taking a second to step back from it all and think, wait a second, am I sacrificing my health for, for the sake of other things, Like, what am I doing? And the thing is that I found myself really doing a lot of thinking and self-reflection before I came at you guys with that video where I had announced that I was going to be taking a break from YouTube because there was just a lot of stuff going on. I really wasn't feeling myself, I felt like that bout of depression really kind of peaked at that point because the thing is that I say that I give my 100% to you guys, and for all intents and purposes, yes, that's exactly it. Even if I myself am not 100%. And here's the thing, is I've kind of been thinking about that, How can I say that I'm giving you guys my 100%, that I'm giving 100% effort, if I myself am not at 100%? So it was at that point, guys, that I kind of had to cut some things loose. I couldn't cut my job loose because then I would be homeless. I would be out on the street, and, I can't put myself through that, can't put my mother or my sister through that. So the thing is that, like, I kind of had to say, look, it's like, I'm really sorry, but there's a lot of stuff in my life that I got to sort out and figure out, but the thing is that, I wasn't going to up and quit altogether, and I also wasn't going to take a break unannounced. I had to let you guys know because not only do you guys more than have the right to know what is going on, when it is I'm going to be back, this, that, and everything else, and, what's going to happen with the channel and all that. But the thing is that it would be kind of hypocritical of me to just up and take a break and not communicate it, because the thing is that, one of the things I'm very anal about is communication. We've spoken about that before on the channel, and if I was to take a break unannounced, well, I would be a big flaming hypocrite there, wouldn't I? But more importantly, though, I did it because I really, really, really felt awful about everything that was going on, and I didn't want you guys to constantly see videos that I was putting out in which I wasn't at 100%, Sure, it's like, it's one thing to put 100% effort into your videos, which is something that I've always done, but to not be at 100% yourself, not only are you cheating potential quality out of your videos that you promise to your viewers, I might add, but also it's like you're really battering yourself up. And the thing is that if I'm not able to take care of myself, well, then how the hell am I going to be able to take care of the channel and take care of making videos? You know what I'm saying? So, I had to make a really tough choice, and I had to take a break. And I thought I was going to be losing a lot of people. I thought people were going to be pissed. I'm not going to lie, I thought, most of you guys are going to be really mad, but the fact is that the absolute opposite happened. Like, you guys were actually really supportive. You guys were sad, but you were very supportive of my decision because you guys knew that I was doing it for the right reasons. I wasn't doing it to be selfish, just abandoning you guys when things got bad. No. See, here's the thing, is that I needed to take a break because like I said, there was a lot of stuff that was going on that I needed to sort out, stuff that was of a higher priority. Now the thing is that if YouTube was, say, my job, well, that'd be a little bit different. It's like, if I'm relying on YouTube for income, then it's like, okay, you gotta suck it up and bite the bullet and all that stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that goes on that's really bad and all that, but you gotta suck it up. But the thing is that considering YouTube isn't my job, and right now is the equivalent of a hobby. Now, I might add, a hobby that I'm very, very passionate about, and something that, honestly, it's like, it wouldn't make a difference whether I would get paid or not. I would love to do this for the rest of my life and not have to worry about things like finances or rent or anything like that, just keep on making videos and inspiring and entertaining people, because that's honestly what I really love to do. But the thing is that at this point, it doesn't pay for my bills and things like that, and the thing is also is that, I got to focus on things like finances, where I'm going to be in 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, things like that. I'm 27, I'm still living at home, for God's sakes, and I mean, the thing is that, like, there's a lot of people that don't judge harshly on that, but, there's some out there that do. But the thing is that, nowadays, things are really, really difficult unless you're, of course, filthy rich and all that. But here's the thing, is that right now, in the current situation, I'm still living at home, still trying to catch up on my finances and save, because, at the end of the day, I want to be able to have my own place. And the thing is that having my own place means that I get to make the rules, which basically translates to I get to make videos and do so in whichever space I please. But the thing is that, like, because I'm still living at home, there's still some rules that, have to be abided to, more or less out of respect, not because, he said, she said, but out of respect, The thing is that, like, the best place I can record right now is in my room, and, it would really, really be nice if I could have my own soundproof place. But the thing is, because we are renting this house and all that stuff, we can't exactly just up and make changes and, install soundproof whatever it is, like, install soundproof walls in the house, because I'm pretty sure that would go against our agreement when it came to renting out this place in the first place. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, all that notwithstanding, I wanted to say thank you guys so very much for your continued support, despite my absence here on the platform of YouTube. Just the thing is, like I said, a lot of stuff has been going on, and also, like, I have some stuff that's pretty interesting that trickles on my feed every now and then, and I'm just like, my God, like, seriously, like, can things just get any more petty in the Pokemon community? But we're not going to talk about that here in this video. Believe me, that's going to be in a separate video, because we're at the point now where it's like, this has become too big of a problem to ignore, and it is going to be addressed whether it is a favorable decision or not. And here's the thing, is that at the end of the day, for those of you guys that know me personally, you guys know what my true intentions are, and you know that I'm always going to keep it 100 with you guys. That's the way I roll, and the fact is also that drama, regardless of what sort of views it brings in or not, is not good for channels. I mean, seriously, it is not. Unless, of course, if you're a channel that is strictly dedicated to drama and talking about and stuff like that, well then, hey, you're going to be filthy rich, and there's channels out there like that. Not hating on them, in fact, some of them are actually quite entertaining with their personalities and all that stuff. But the thing is that this channel is not one of those channels. We are a Pokemon channel. We are a gaming channel. We are a channel of inspiration, energy, and loads of fun. And here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, is that I will be back. And I want to also say that I don't exactly know when, I don't know where, but it's going to be happening, guys. I will be back. Now, like I said in my previous video, which took place almost a month ago, there's going to be some changes going on, and for the most part, it seems like that you guys are on board with making it separate channels. One channel dedicated to competitive Pokemon battling, which includes the likes of, well, Pokemon battles, Pokemon battle narrations, that also includes Pokemon Showdown Lives, also Pokemon analysis. So, we're going to be giving competitive analysis to various Pokemon that are in fact competitive worthy. We're going to be going over all of them, and we're going to be starting from the very, very beginning with Venusaur, all the way to whichever Pokemon is last in line, Marshadow, Zeraora, you know, it doesn't matter. But here's the thing, is that we're going to be doing it big on that channel. And the other channel that we're going to be doing it big also on would, of course, be my Pokemon Go channel, because the thing is that despite what people say, that Pokemon Go is dead and all that stuff, it's making a pretty big comeback, if I'm going to be completely honest. And the thing is that I love Pokemon Go, you know. It's something that has also been a therapeutic outlet for me, you know. Being able to go for the nice long walks in the night, feeling that cool breeze, and, you know, being down at the Halifax Harbor, walking along the boardwalk while playing Pokemon Go and all that stuff, it really is therapeutic, you know. It's something that I owe a lot to for Niantic for creating, even though, you know, there's been a lot of BS that's taken place in the past. It's really easy to focus on the negative, but, you know, I want to give kudos to Niantic for creating a game that has been really and truly an amazing source of therapy for me, you know, not just physically, but mentally as well. So, with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it's kind of a bit of a long video there. If you guys made it up to this very point, then big kudos to you, much love, you know, I really appreciate the patience, because a video like this, you know, I didn't exactly anticipate would be this long, but I guess when it's A, unplanned, and B, you know, you're going a cappella and you're speaking from the heart and saying the first thing that comes to your mind and not having a script or anything, I mean, well, can't exactly expect perfection, you know, but with that being said, you know, I think perfection's overrated anyways, but with all that being said though, guys, thank you guys so very much for watching. Don't forget, I love each and every single one of you guys, so I'll see you guys later on. And with all that being said, it's now time to get some protein into my body, and I'm also going to be going out to play some Pokemon Go. So have a good night, ladies and gentlemen, and I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget, subscribe, support, stay positive, keep it 100. Have a good night, guys. Much love to you all.